everybody, and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden. This is Lauren.
That's not my name.
That's not my name. That's not my name. Anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? We are here. We got some wine on the table. We're going to be doing some drinking. We do have an opener in here, so that's off to a good start. But yeah, so what we got's going on today is, I forgot that we have this. What we got's going on today is
I feel like I need an old fashioned to cleanse my palate in between wines.
You already have a carb list there.
It's almost done.
So you want me to make you an old fashioned right now?
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can make you one.
Are you gonna drink any whiskey? Or are you gonna pair your whiskey with
I'll probably drink. Well, no, I'm not gonna pair whiskey with wine, but I might have a glass. Just maybe even just in a rocks glass.
Maybe that one?
Which one? No, I wasn't gonna have that one.
Oh.
Is that what you wanted? You want me to have some of that so you can have it, don't you?
Okay.
I can bust out a little nippy nip.
I don't think you want any of those expensive things. Okay, so what was National Wine Day? I can't remember. I know it was like this last week, but
this weekend, I think.
No, this weekend was National Hamburger Day.
Okay, well, Lauren wanted some Woodford Reserve batch proof.
May 25th, so it was
This one
Saturday.
Is 121.2. So just a little nip in a rocks glass because why not?
You're nipping. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the one that I like, or is it, I like the other?
Yes. You like that one, and then you like the one in the back. That one. You like these two.
What's that one?
That one is historic barrel entry proof, and that one is the one from last year. So, but anyway, hello everybody. Whiskey Uncensored in the chat says, maybe I'll have to try some with you. So yes, maybe you shall. Yes,
Can
and
you
then
double check that this is the one that's from because I don't know if that's right.
I think so.
Is this from Wisconsin? Because then it's
No.
definitely not from him. Is this the one from you?
It is. I swear. I thought. I distinctly remember it. Like
You do?
in my brain, I do. Then again.
Okay, so it says certified organic by something France. So that's not from Wisconsin.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the one. I know for a fact this one is because we cracked it open and drank it, and it's really good. And then because I remember saving this one, and then we have these two ice wines are from Peter.
Did you
Peter?
Those?
Huh?
Were those in the cooler?
Yes, they were. And we decided that we wanted to try them all on a live stream at once. So that being said, Whiskey Uncensored in the chat. Cheers to you, sir. Thank you for sending the bottles along with us. Jan Bino is here, says cheers, Bino in the house. Bino, cheers to you, good sir. Peter White's also here, says cheers all, Peter. Peter, cheers to you, and thank you for the contribution to tonight's live stream. Casey Tizzler says cheers, y'all, and he's also here. Casey, cheers to you, good sir. Derek Whiting's in the chat, says cheers, everyone. Derek, cheers to you, sir. How's it going? I hope everyone had a absolutely wonderful weekend, Memorial Day weekend.
We didn't do it.
Yeah, it was pretty shit in Wisconsin. I'm not gonna lie. The weather could have been better. It wasn't not even that like there were some days that like it wasn't necessarily raining all day, but it was gloomy and cold, and it rained all of Sunday. It rained on Friday, and then it was spotty on Monday and Saturday. So
and then Saturday it was sunny out, but it wasn't warm. It was like fine.
But we ended up going golfing at Glencairn Golf Course, actually, which is pretty cool.
But really hard.
Very difficult. Very tight golf course and a little rough condition. You know, the fairways and the rough is a little bit long cut and very bumpy. So like sometimes you could be hitting your ball sitting in a mountain of dirt, you know. But it was still really fun. And we went and got some beers at Stubborn Brothers Brewery afterward, which...
And our lady who was waiting on us thought we were cute, and she gave us more drinks.
Free drinks.
She called us cuties. Right?
Yes, she did call us cuties. And she gave us... I got a free beer. Lauren got a free margarita.
Plus
spicy
my beers
margarita
that I had.
What were we watching with the spicy marker? Oh yeah, Fall Guy. Oh yeah, and then we saw Fall Guy yesterday, which, by the way, fucking awesome movie. I like Ryan Gosling, a very good actor. But Fall Guy was just like all around a good movie.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too like lovey-dovey, so like you weren't getting annoyed.
Yeah, and like I like action movies, and there's a lot of sick action shots in that movie. Very cool. Casey said I had a drink this weekend. Oh yeah, just one drink. Case, is that it?
I didn't see. I saw one picture of Casey from the entire weekend, and the rest were other people that were drunk. So
True. That is factual evidence.
he didn't have enough to drink.
Yeah. Checking in for the whiny butt stuff. Whiny butt stuff. I get it. Whiny.
I thought you were making a joke because Holden whines a lot.
That is uncalled for.
When I graduated college, like the thing that the psychology department did was that you got to decorate a brick in the psychology department. And my brick said, I whined a lot, but I did it. And I painted a little wine glass with a graduation cap on it. Maybe I can find a picture of it.
I remember that. Do you want...
Just a little
Oh, you
bit.
want to just drink out of mine?
We can just drink out of so that way we don't ruin the
Yeah.
glasses. So yours will be the dryer. That cup will be the that stuff, and then the other cup will be this one. So
Okay.
But hold on, I'm
Well,
gonna
then,
find a
in that
picture.
case, if we're sharing, I'm just gonna...
Oh Lord, have mercy.
First of all, we cracked this open with Mr. Benjamin.
On our honeymoon.
Oh yes, there it is, ladies and gents. That is Lauren's artwork. Cover your face. Bye-bye. Yeah. So very
I painted that
talented.
with my hand.
That's my wife. But yes, Bourbon and us opened this in the hotel room in New York, and shared some of it, and it was very, very, very good then. And I have not drank any since because we were saving it for the live stream. But I did just smell it out of the bottle, and it smells awesome.
I would like to preface that we don't drink. We drink a lot of wine in the sense that when we crack open a bottle, we usually, and by we it's usually Lauren, but we usually drink the whole bottle and then are hammered. But you can't really do that with wine like this. Like Holden just finished another bottle that we had. It took him like a year to finish.
To be fair,
But you're just having like a glass like
to be fair,
with fancy dinner. So.
yeah, we don't. I honestly sometimes get in the mood where I want to just crush a whole bottle of wine. But I don't do it often because it's kind of like a diet cheat for me. And then when I cheat on my diets, I usually end up drinking like beer or whiskey or something because I'm cheating anyway. But there's a lot of times where I just crave a bottle of wine and I can punish a whole bottle of wine. But I digress. Lauren is correct. We don't drink wine super often, so...
Oh, wait, well, I feel like I don't not drink wine super often, but when I'm drinking wine, I'm not getting one of these
Lauren's drinking wine is...
drinking... It's still wine, okay?
It is still wine.
And
it's just fruit wine.
And it just goes down really easy, and I don't have to think about what I'm tasting. And then it's gone.
Yeah. So this is a Zinfandel from Rombauer Vineyards, a vintage 2019. Cover your face.
If 2019 is vintage, then we're a bunch of fucking old people.
It's probably like a 2019
I'm
release.
Just kidding.
Oh.
I'm not stupid.
I actually don't know a whole lot about when it comes to
we know just about nothing.
wines.
Unless you are from like 3 specific wine.
But this guy is from California. It says a tribute to California wine history. The Zinfandel is sourced from some of the state's oldest and most revered wine regions, from family-owned vineyards that, in some cases, date back over 100 years. The hand-picked grapes were sorted first in the vineyards and again in our cellar using an optical sorter to ensure flawless fruit. The final wine was created from some 50 barrel lots, aged and tended separately until blending. Like all of our wines, this Zinfandel is a reflection of our belief that the joy of wine lies in the pleasure of the sharing it with family and friends, which is exactly what we did when we got it from Mr. Ben himself.
Ben says that it's probably gross now. It tastes bad.
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, the nose is a little musty, right?
You're a little musty.
But it does have a significant amount of oak still in the nose. On the palate, it's not vinegary. It's like really kind of like a tart fruit. At least that's what I'm getting. I like it. It hasn't opened for a minute, but it doesn't seem bad, right?
It does seem like it has less flavor than when we opened it the first time, though.
Yeah.
Like a lot less.
Yeah,
like
but that's
less.
that's what happens when air gets to it. But
why didn't we get one of those
I'm going
special
to.
things?
I'm going to, but we didn't have it in New York, obviously.
Look, okay.
It does smell quite nice, so it actually does have like that muskiness. I don't know. I would it portray as kind of like honestly, I want to say like don't laugh at me. I feel like there's a green olive skin. That makes it sound vinegary. It's kind of got like the salty brine on the nose.
I hope they come
You
back
know?
and say that you're crazy or something.
No, I'm serious.
That's not what I got. I don't know.
Only on the nose, not on the palate. I'm saying like I feel like there's a slight olive note on the nose.
I don't know. I don't smell olives, so I don't know what they smell like.
The palate does have a little bit of like a chocolatey tart fruit. I don't know what kind of fruit.
I don't know what to say on the back of the bottle.
There's not tasting notes on the back of the bottle.
Is this what olives smell like?
Green olives, yeah. Or like.
Go get some olives. I don't want to.
Really? You want me to?
No.
Oh.
I don't want to smell them.
I don't want Martha to get up. We had to start with this one because this one, yes, has been open for a while. I probably would have drank it a lot sooner, but I wanted to do it on the live stream, and I was dieting for quite a long time. Peter says, it looks like those Wisconsin thunderstorms are arriving in Hamilton.
Yeah. And they were, I don't know, they weren't really like thundery or even that much lightning. It was just like downpouring. Like, I think it downpoured all of Sunday.
Yeah, and we golfed on Monday, and it wasn't
wet.
so bad.
Well,
it wasn't like so bad.
It looked wet in some spots.
In fact, my feet weren't even wet at all. I mean, we took a cart, we didn't walk, but
it was a little squishy at points, though.
Yeah. Sugar Kitty is here, says meow. Sugar Kitty, cheers to you, sir.
Yeah.
Meow, Gary. Bumpy tight golf course. # 3 holes. Hold on. Marta's getting excited.
The funniest thing happened while we were there.
At this golf course, Mr. Glencairn Golf Course itself. Now, mind you, this was on the second hole. Technically, the second hole on the back, not the third. But, cover your face. We found third hole Sally. I don't know if you guys
We
can
found
really
her
see
seat.
It was an in memoriam bench on the third hole, and it was for Sally and someone else.
Maybe we shouldn't call her third hole Sally.
Well, this isn't third hole Sally. This is second hole Sally. Okay.
Second hole Sally, the lady.
But we just had to take a picture. It's just too funny. Like, what are the odds they get second hole Sally there? But
so is third hole Sally her daughter?
Must be.
How?
That is so disrespectful. All right. Ryan Gosling, good Burlington, Ontario boy. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know he's from Ontario. I
See,
knew that the other Ryan was from Ontario.
Canadians are just talented at making Ryans, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I agree. Take that ran away from us. Third hole Sally likes it bumpy, I hear. Hey, now.
You missed out, Casey. You could have kicked Holden's ass at golf for once in your life.
I was not doing well. That is for sure. Whiskey and Citrus says, how could that Rome bar still be good? That's been open for months.
Look it, okay? We have special air here. We pay for special wine air.
To be fair, it's never been opened after the first time it was opened.
To be fair, Holden didn't say his other wine tasted bad, and it was sitting right next to it, so...
That is also true. Now, when I open up this bottle fresh and compare it, yes, I'm sure there will be a miraculous difference. But it's not as good as it once was.
It does have a lot less flavor. It almost tastes like water. Whereas like when we had it, it definitely was like punching you in the face. So.
I'm sure I mentioned this before, but when I worked in Ontario, I stayed at the Kittling Ridge Hotel. It's changed names now.
We didn't go to Ontario. Did we go? No, we didn't.
No. And yes, that's a single barrel French wine selected by the barrel group Rochester Elite.
That was the other one?
This one.
That's that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I just read, I think. Right?
I don't know. We were asking if that was the right one or not, and I thought that's what he was talking about. Because this is California, isn't it? Yeah, so it's that one.
Aha, yes, Rochester Elite. Good. That is exactly what it is. Sorry, we are embarrassingly bad at wine, but...
I just chug it. And it usually costs less than $12. So the fancy stuff, I get confused.
Where is the Lauren Show? This is a Lauren Show. Welcome to it.
What do they want me to do? I can punch hold in it.
That was inappropriate. Also, I don't have any water to cleanse my palate. Drink Wisconsin.
A bleach.
Honestly, those are pretty good. All right. Should we go this one and then the ice wine, I'm assuming, probably?
Sure.
I need something to cut it open. I need the other one too. Okay.
Why are you doing that?
You're dropping the Sagamore Spirit Cherry Finish Rye all over the place. No. I want to do it. You know they make
wine cutters? Yeah, we have them at Station 1. We just look like idiots here poking the fucking metal. It just goes away.
But technically I don't poke it. I just stick it in one of the existing holes. Which I want to do it. It makes it look like that's what the hole's used for, to be fair. So, okay, here we go. Stop it.
It's my wine opener.
I've never got to use it once.
It.
Let me do it.
Doesn't make that much noise usually. Oh, this cork is black.
Nice.
It fucked up my wine opener.
How does it smell?
Like candy. Lick it.
All right, time to plenish this whole bottle. So we are now drinking the Grand Vin de Bordeaux, Chateau Le Gardera. Chateau Le Gardera. Cover your face. Right there. There you go. Okay, so yes, this is chilled because Lauren will not drink warm wine. I like cold wine. I also like warm wine. So what I'll probably do is pour it cold, drink it, and then kind of set it off to the side and let it warm up and drink it again later.
Well, you're supposed to drink red wine out of this glass because it's okay if your hand warms it up.
Yes, I'm aware, but I hate drinking out of these glasses, and you can do the same exact thing by just holding the glass like this. But you are correct. So this is a Bordeaux Supérieur, Mise en Bouteille au Chateau.
Do you have to speak in French? You can't do it.
Does that mean that this is bottled in house? Chateau is house, right? Built under Napoleon around 1850, the magnificent chateau and its park facing the vineyard were ceded to... Are you making faces at me? Were ceded to a local association in 1951. That sentence doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, which was holy shit. Which was a hostel for school children and apprentices in the heart of the village Langorian. Now in the hands of the Gonfrier family, the chateau speaks to give full expression of its rich terroir. Made with organic grapes. Does that make this an organic wine?
I don't know.
So, here it is. The Chateau Le Gardera. Bang, bang, booty, bang. Yes, we've discussed the sourness. It's not that bad. Okay, maybe it's not great. Tornadoes in Kakana. Does he mean Kakana?
I was just in Kakana.
Is it?
I hope that means.
Dang on. Okay. Okay. I was so confused for a second. Yes, Kakana.
So is Casey in the basement watching this?
No, I think he was talking about. I don't know.
Kakana?
Sunday maybe? I don't know. Daniel Sutherland is here. Says cheers, guys. Cheers to you, good sir. Welcome to it. Where are the ice wines flutes I gave you? They should be right there. Indeed. Indubitably. Sorry, we have a lot of glasses down here. Ba-bam. Perfect. Oh my goodness. It smells much better. Wait, what? This smells significantly better, in my opinion. You don't like that?
It's alright. Sometimes wine like that just makes me smell like baby vomit. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that noise was. What do you think, Boa? How you feeling?
I mean, it's better than that one, which is probably because it's been opened. But,
Well, the 375 around board is more than $12.
Is that this one?
No, that's one. This is the 375.
Oh. That's more than $12? And it's tiny. Wow.
This one. Unbelievable.
Yeah. This one was $20. I think it was $28. But it's a nice wine. So they're more expensive usually.
Yeah, typically. Alright, so let's get some actual tasting notes on this, besides the fact that it smells and tastes immaculate.
Okay, he's yelling.
What is he licking?
Because you refrigerated it. Yeah. I didn't ask him to, first of all. I didn't fucking ask you to.
Lauren does not drink.
Okay, but I don't normally drink dry wine.
Listen.
I feel like I'm being blamed.
It is going to sit out and warm up. It doesn't ruin it, right? If it gets cold and then gets warmed up again, right? If it does, then that's my bad. But I just assumed that I could just put it in the fridge for Lauren's first taste, and then after she decides that she doesn't want to drink it and I get to drink the whole bottle, that I could just drink it warm. But
he's just so angry right now. He said, "Why the fuck did I give them this bottle?"
Cheech Arlino's here. Cheech, cheers to you, good sir. Peter says 2 for $1 at the thrift store. Nice. Refrigerated a single barrel hand selected Bordeaux. WTF. Oh man. Hashtag blame Lauren.
What the fuck? Okay, you're clearly new here. We don't blame Lauren for fucking shit. Alright.
Get wrecked. Okay. To be fair, it will warm up. Okay, correct me though.
I love how Casey's just like, yeah, fuck those bitches. Like,
you wanna know what, Casey? You wanna know what?
I went all over to Mexico for you. You're not being very nice right now.
Okay, but will this or will this not be fine when it's warm? Right?
Just chill.
I'm just saying.
He says, please, let it get warm.
Okay. I'll set it over here while we drink the ice wines. But initially, it smells and tastes awesome.
It's like refrigerating bourbon, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
But no.
I think
feel
it's
like
just yes.
no. It is yes if you like drink wine, but a majority of people, not a majority of people, I would say.
Ooh.
I don't want to say people like you, but like a lot of people refrigerate red wine because they don't like it warm.
Of apricot, mango, and pineapple. Flavors of banana, honey, and clove contribute to the depth and aromatic complexity. That sounds so sexy.
Ooh. Very nice. Okay, so what we got here now, while the other wine is warming up. Hold on. We're just getting absolutely torn apart here in the
don't
chat.
say a word.
Robin Whiting, by the way, is here. It says, cheers, I'll love me some wines. Ben says that you can't drink it after an ice wine either. Ice wines are like candy. They're dessert. That's a full-bodied, oaky, complex Bordeaux.
Okay, so I'll drink the ice wines and Holden can go fuck himself. Are you gonna laugh at my joke?
That was rude, first of all. Second of all, has anyone here ever tried the gas that you put in the wine bottle to keep it good after you put the cork back in it? And does it work? So I was gonna buy some.
At Station 1 we have the thing.
How does that go?
It doesn't look like that at our house usually. It's my case. Because it does well. I'm just kidding.
What the fuck?
Is that what you were joking about?
Okay. Peter White says, what's next? A brown paper bag with the Bordeaux? Ouch. Epic failure here. But I actually wanted what I really wanted to do before we decided that we were going to do this on a live stream. And I was going to open that bottle up. I wonder how roasted I'm going to get when I say with a gigantic cheese platter. But I really did want to get some like dry cheese and chocolate and yeah. But
I have some, I think we have some mozzarella in the fridge.
Wine with mozzarella?
I'm sorry. I think we have Parmesan.
We used to have a block of dry aged
what happened to our
cheddar.
cheese?
I ate it a long time ago. A long time ago.
Like just because you're hungry?
Yeah, it's good cheese. It was good cheese.
So why don't I remember that?
I was like in the old apartment. Anyway, Cheech says, make sure you hit that like button. Yes, guys, if you guys are enjoying watching us epically fail at everything wine.
Stop with this wee fucking crap, okay? I came here for the ice wines, and my ice wines are fine.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drink some ice wines.
No, they said
I'm
that
gonna
ice
rinse
wine
my
was
mouth
last.
with 121 proof whiskey, and then I'm gonna drink some water and go back to a warm glass of Bordeaux. That's how that's gonna happen. Yep, those ice wines go dead last. Damn it. I mean, you're married now. The only way he does get fucked is by himself. I almost said true, but I don't know.
Okay, that's enough. Let's get too personal.
It's getting a little personal. Casey's putting all the laughing girl emojis. Which, by the way, if you guys want to become members of the Bourbon Bar, you can get emojis like that. Sit cool emojis for only $2 a month.
Be a member after watching this fucking shit
I know,
show.
right?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have candy to eat this with. What the fuck?
Okay, to be fair, I'm still dieting. In fact,
well, if you would have reminded me, we could have started the diet on Wednesday.
corks are for quitters, Robin says. I actually fully intend to punish this entire bottle of Bordeaux tonight.
You're gonna be hammered.
No.
It's gonna be funny.
Viking Bourbon's in the chat says, howdy y'all, cheers. Viking Bourbon, welcome to it. In case you missed anything, no, in case you missed anything, we got the Bordeaux out. It is in fact warm, not refrigerated. I would never put a Bordeaux in the refrigerator. Rookie mistake, rookie move, something I wouldn't do. So it is actually warm. I'm only holding it in the hand like this because It's like my baby. That's why. Whiskey says, actually, how long is that?
He's just saying if it's in between those two temperatures, it's probably fine.
Well, it's been sitting out for probably 45 minutes, and the refrigerator is set at 47? 48?
48.
Yeah, it's a wine fridge. It's not like in my refrigerator.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Dan Dino said, what the?
He's got little R2D2s on it.
No, it's like a guy like eating his fingers.
What?
Is that what it's supposed to look like? Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a guy eating his fingers. He must be nervous.
He's nervous because there's a lot of yelling happening.
Bucky Bourbon says, no judgment here. Hey.
You know what?
Salute
Here we
to
go. Wisconsin, they stick it up for each other.
Midwest nice, baby. Gotta love that Midwest nice. Craft Sellers in Alberta was selling the Old Forester 1924 for 119 Canadian. They sold out pretty quick though. I would do that. I had the 1924 from Casey. Very, very good
It's
stuff.
like coconuts.
Tastes like amazingness is what it tastes like. But I could go get the thermometer off the fridge and actually taste, or
I'm sure it'll be fine.
take the temperature of this whiskey. But
Maybe you should talk about something else. Let's talk about our trip.
what trip?
You can go fuck yourself. I'm gonna go on this trip by myself, and I'm gonna plan it all myself. And I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna get down and dirty with the people at Woodford Reserve.
Okay. You didn't say it came out of a wine fridge. You said it came out of the fridge. What the what the unsubscribing choke on the wine by?
I don't get it.
He's saying he's leaving us and that we need to choke on the wine
Wait, why?
because we're too stupid to say that it came out of a wine fridge.
Don't fucking sit here and say we again. This is all you. All you. I'm not stupid. We've established this 14 times.
What temperature is a regular refrigerator set at?
Low.
Isn't it like 30s, I think?
Please don't ask me questions that I don't know the answer to.
Well, it would have to be above 32, otherwise it would freeze, right?
So 34. Because if you put stuff all the way in the back, if you put like your milk all the way in the back of the fridge, it'll freeze.
I think like 30, yeah, like mid to upper 30s probably. My 1924 is almost gone. I shall trade for another. Another! Shirky says Chateau Bow Wow. That's actually the new name of this wine is Chateau Bow Wow. Instead of being in the doghouse from Lauren, I'm actually in the doghouse from Ben. So all the kinky butt stuff and yeah, anyway. So the wine actually though is significantly warmer than it was. So now we can pull out some tasting notes without getting yelled at on the nose. Definitely oaky, but
Someone just likes being yelled.
honestly, I don't know if it's oak. It almost seems more like a cedar type. Like reminds me of a humidor, like a nice cedar, dark red fruit and a little bit of spice, like a pepper spice or something like that. Smells nice. It is very good on the palate. Honestly, I'm so bad at like reviewing wines in this aspect, but I guess I'll start with mouthfeel. It does have like a decent mouthfeel. It's not like overly dry. I'd say it's like a semi-dry, like it's not very dry, which is something that Lauren doesn't like. I personally love dry. I love not dry. I love all the different kinds, so like that doesn't bother me much. But you read the guy. We'll get to
Please
that.
stop putting me in this, okay? I wasn't in charge of taking the pictures of the thing. I wasn't in charge of remembering who bought what wine. I wasn't in charge of putting the wine in the fridge. I wasn't in charge of fucking squat shit. I went to work and I came home and I ate dinner and then Colin said, "Are you ready?" And then I sat down. That was all that happened. So please stop. I'm going to kick you in the fucking asshole.
Okay, but anyway, on the palate, the oak presence is there though. It's got a really very sharp fruit aspect to it. Not quite tangy, but honestly, for some reason, wine reminds me of fall,
Yeah.
like Halloween time. I don't know why. Maybe I drink more wine in fall, but like every time I drink like a nice glass of like good red wine, it brings me to like fall.
I think it's just because it has those like warmer flavors, and like one of the wines had like clove in it, you know, like that's like a fall Christmas thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And in summertime, you know, you're drinking light beers and fruity crap, and in the wintertime, you're drinking heavier stuff that makes you warm on the inside, which is
I like that quite a lot. Quite a lot. Regular fridges are anywhere from 35 to 38, you boneheads. That wine is probably at the near perfect temperature. Drink the hell out of it before switching to ice wine. And I'm going to drive into a pull from you stressing me out. I will gladly punish this whole bottle, at least half of the bottle tonight. And then I'll buy the gas from the store thing.
I invited my parents over, and they could have drank this with you.
We can just bring it over there after the live stream and
Yeah, we could do that because they like that wine.
keep finishing it. Yeah.
They're always
It's a good
looking for
idea.
new
Maybe we
wines,
can stop at the
but
store.
My dad doesn't like that.
We could stop at Quick Trip and get some meat and cheese on the way over.
We're gonna go to Quick Trip for meat and cheese.
Quick Trip has some good meat and cheese. Like they have a section that's like.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I think so. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. Hey Casey, what do you got to trade for that? I might have one. Yeah, Casey, what are you gonna do? I don't have much right now, but for trading, to be honest, what would you have to contact peoples? Oh, Casey, going to get another 1924. I like it when he does that because that means that I get to drink it. I kind of want to try the ice wine if you have some left over till Friday.
Yes, I'm going to just pound these two 10% alcohol and 10% alcohol wines for today. So there'll be none left for you.
We will save some for you, Casey, no matter how much we drink. I'm sure we'll probably take those to your parents' house too. Probably just take the bundle. But,
otherwise, I have this ice wine. You can have, Casey. You can try this one. This one's from Simon Creek in Dark County. And if I remember, it's really good. I believe it's almond flavored. It's a cream sherry.
I would say that this wine has a nice, like, dark plum note. I feel like it's kind of got that nice, like, you know, like a plum skin has a little bit of, like, tang. That little bit of, like, sour sweetness on it. Like, this has that in the palate. It's very, like, rich and dark.
Where'd my dog go?
Out there. But yeah.
He's not eating something he's not supposed to be eating, right?
Hey buddy, what are you doing? No, he's good. Yeah, so needless to say, this is quite good. I can imagine how well this would go with like dark chocolate or dry cheese. Man, I'm really craving some fucking cheese right now. Like good cheese. Like the aged stuff with the crystals in it. Oh.
You know who has cheese always in the fridge?
Derek Whiting.
Yeah.
Is he home today?
He should be home, I think. Didn't work. He worked last weekend.
He worked on the weekend, you're right. Well, then he's in for a treat, and maybe so am I. Yeah, okay, so if you guys have more information.
Do you want me to Google it? Don't you have that app?
I do actually have the app.
Let's look at it.
But I meant more of like, I've drank a lot of Zinfandels. I've drank a lot of Cabernets and some Merlots. I think it's my first Bordeaux, and I guess I don't really know like wine enough to know what the classification of Bordeaux is.
Bordeaux, France.
Assuming probably it's probably like a cognac thing, I think, or a certain type of grape or something like that that makes it the Bordeaux. But I do want to see what other people say about this. It's bad boy.
But it looks different. Is it just a new bottle, maybe?
No, I think this is just like this. I'm pretty sure that this is their normal, their normal shit, whereas this is a special exclusive pick. I don't think we're gonna find this on the app. Basically, is what I'm learning, but. And there's no tasting notes or information about it.
But it's 3.7 out of 4.
True. But that's not for this one. So I don't really know exactly what that is. But either way, it's very good. So I'm going to sit here and try to pull up some more tasting notes of it, but let's see what the people have to say. You live in Wisconsin. You are craving cheese. Well, I do love cheese, and I am from Wisconsin. And you want to know what Wisconsin has that's really good? Cheese and ice cream.
I saw this video in TikTok, and the lady and the guy were coming to a trip to Wisconsin specifically because he wanted to try spotted cow. He gets a spotted cow, he loved it, and the girlfriend doesn't like fucking cheese. So they're trying cheese curds, like squeaky cheese curds, and she didn't like them because she doesn't like cheese, whatever. But then they go to get ice cream. And they're like, don't worry though, I like the ice cream. They got fucking soft serve. Go to fucking McDonald's and get soft serve. I mean, seriously, if you have real ice cream, it is totally different than like ice cream in different states.
Yeah. And soft serve? Like it's just like
it can be like
sugary yogurt.
Milky more than other places, but like it's not like really.
I'm sure it's like rich and creamy, but plus they're probably comparing like vanilla soft serve to fucking their other vanilla soft serve. Like that's so bland. Get some Wisconsin like something
Cedar
good.
Crest,
yes.
Pirate's Booty.
Or like some kind of like Door County cherry pie with ice cream on it or some shit.
What the fuck? I'm so angry.
Derek says we have an exceptional. Bino says Springside pepper jack.
Bino's just like spicy cheese.
I don't know if pepper jack would go great with this, but maybe it would. I'm not a spicy guy though. We have an exceptional selection of cheese and sausage.
Ew.
Brother, ew. Y'all need to come to Cooperstown Hawk with us and MKE. Good wine there. I would love to. I literally love drinking wine.
And why do they like it so much?
I literally love drinking wine. Literally love drinking wine. That's from Parks and Rec, if you guys watch it. But, yes, I actually do really enjoy drinking wine. I just don't do it that often because, quite frankly...
It's a wine club.
Me drinking wine, it's either, like, no wine or 1,000 calories of wine, which is damn near a whole bottle. Actually, so this is 13.5%, which, if I remember correctly, is roughly
they have a
lot of calories.
almond drink.
I am sure that people are curious how many calories are in a bottle of wine. How many calories are in a bottle of wine? Okay. Bullshit. A dry wine with 12 ABV has about 120 to 125 calories per 5-ounce serving, while a full-bodied wine with 15% ABV has about 150 to 160 calories per 5-ounce serving. Therefore, a bottle with a higher ABV will have more calories, obviously.
So what are we doing on Friday? Are we going to this place?
So a 750 milliliter bottle of wine is 25 ounces, which is 5 servings at 125 calories a pop. So, yeah, a bottle of wine is only 600 calories, which in the grand scheme of things is the equivalent of drinking 3 craft beers That doesn't seem so bad.
No.
That doesn't seem so bad at all. Especially that, like, this is my second glass. It looks to be about a quarter of the bottle. And so that's what? 200 calories. Easy. That's the equivalent of a beer, except this has got a lot more flavor than beer does. Well, depending on the beer. But this does taste better than beer. All I'm saying is I should drink wine more. I don't know what's wrong with me. All my Tater Buffalo Trace stuff is from Ontario. Gotta love them taters. Chase Geibel is here, says, "Hey-o, Chase Dog, cheers to you, good sir. Welcome to it, my man." I'm just talking casually about the calories in wine because, you know, you gotta watch that stuff. Soft serve equals cold chemical juice. Well, you're not wrong, Jergity. You're not wrong. But I gotta say, sometimes soft serve on a hot summer day, so good.
Okay, but if I had the option between soft serve and regular ice cream, I'm never picking soft serve.
That is factual proof. Actually, not never. If I just ran a 5K, I'm going soft serve. You know,
never picking soft serve. Soft serve's on the bottom of the barrel.
Soft serve is refreshing.
It's not.
It is.
It's because it's all water.
Like a McDonald's soft serve cone on like a hot summer day when you really
You're
don't
such a
want.
Simple man.
No. I'm just saying. No. I agree. Every other kind of ice cream is better in 98% of the scenarios. But you're on your way home from the beach, right? And you're sweaty and you're hot and you're thirsty. The last thing you want, personally, ice cream makes me thirsty. When I'm already thirsty, I don't want ice cream because it makes me thirsty.
Drink some fucking water.
So when you're dehydrated and thirsty, go for the soft serve. That is the only scenario, though. Pirate's Booty has got to be my favorite Cedar Crest ice cream there is. That's because it's the best there is, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm. Must agree.
9 times out of 10, every time. Which, if you guys aren't aware, which they have it other places, right?
Cedar Crest?
Pirate's Booty, Bounty, whatever they call it now. It used to be Booty, but now it's Bounty because there was some name fight.
Okay, what are you asking?
What it is a caramel-based ice cream with M&Ms, Oreos.
I haven't had it in a while.
It's got like a bunch of shit mixed into a caramel-based ice cream that's super thick and just creamy awesomeness. We should have a Cedar Crest tasting.
You're really getting out of yourself.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so it's M&M's, chocolate sandwich cookies, and caramel flavor ice cream.
Sandwich cookies and caramel ice cream.
But you see, the Oreos get like really smushy from being in the ice cream.
And the M&Ms aren't the kind of M&Ms that are just hard that you bite into them and it hurts. They're like the perfect. I don't understand, but also they have the perfect toppings to ice cream ratio. Every bite has toppings in it, and that's something that takes some skill, you know. So, I started with Scotch and then started drinking American whiskey. That was quite some time ago, though. New season of Shoresy out. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Huh? Wait. Season 3? Are you saying season 3 of Shoresy is out? Because if it is out, I have to figure it out and go watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you say.
I would love if a new season of Shoresy is out. But I saw season 2, so if there's a season 3 out right now, oh my gosh. Sugar Geek says M&M's, at least it keeps our town alive. Hey, your town is goated for the creation of M&M's.
And it's M&M's trademarked, whereas like the Oreos just say sandwich cookies. So
I can confidently say that if I could have one candy umbrella for the rest of my life, M&M's is a very, very, very strong contender. You got classic M&M's, which are good. Peanut M&M's are by far the best M&M to date. I know they make a lot of crazy, awesome ones, but nothing beats a peanut M&M. You know?
No, I don't like peanut M&Ms.
That is unfortunate. Unfucking fortunate. Casey doesn't like peanut M&Ms either because when he eats them, he dies. Season 3 is out. Thunder and Jesus Bye. That's awesome. I don't know what the Thunder and Jesus Bye, but all I know is that Sanguinet was getting squeezers from his missus while he was taking an aqua dunk down in the wet water. And that's facts. So, Oof, my back is cracking. So anyway, Casey says, or just a regular M&M is great too. Regular M&Ms are great. I'm just saying that peanut M&Ms are goated. Okay?
The mini M&Ms are so good.
Yeah. What if I grew my mustache like Ron Swanson? You guys ever watch Parks and Recreation? Good show.
Can you just drink your wine? Can I open up this wine? I'm sick and tired of listening to you.
Go ahead, open up a nice wine. This wine is getting better and better the more I drink it. And that happens sometimes. I think you should drink it again, though, before you have the ice wine.
Okay.
I'll open it. Here. Okay. So, the starting ice wine. So both of these ice wines are from Mr. Peter himself, which goat. Peter do be a goat.
A goat.
The goat. But this is the Kittling Ridge Premium Vital Ice Wine from Niagara, Pennsylvania. Peninsula. Holy shit. Dyslexia. Viagra Peninsula. Viagra? The Viagra Peninsula.
Just be done with it.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, Viagra.
It's Niagara.
Then why are you Viagraing?
Because Viagra is a pill that makes you wiener hard. Come on. How long do I have to say it to you before you understand?
I wasn't listening.
Oh, yes.
See how that one didn't make any noise?
This thing kind of just like makes me feel some kind of way. Like, it's just fun to use. Maybe it makes me want to drink more wine just so I can use it.
Oh, I'm nervous. Okay.
What kind of pour is that?
Whew.
Okay, hold on. I'm not going to drink it yet, but...
She's sweet smelling.
Holy shit. No wonder why I had to drink this first.
Oh my gosh, I'm almost scared. It's like sugar.
And did you drink that again?
I did.
Is it good?
It's fine. I don't like to have to try to think about my drink.
Lauren likes her candy to taste like wine.
Yeah. Like, I feel like, again, like, if I was eating a steak, like, I could probably do it.
Caramel M&Ms are fantastic, particularly if you keep them in the freezer.
I've never had the caramel ones.
The caramel ones are very good. I would say, for me, it goes peanut, regular... No, I scratch that. No, it is peanut caramel regular.
This tastes like those golden raisins.
They also make espresso ones and peanut butter ones. It tastes like golden raisins.
Yeah. You're not done with
I'm not drinking it, just smelling.
La 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 la.
It smells...
La, la, la. I'm ready for Christmas.
It smells like... It smells like a super thick, sugary juice. And I understand that is what it is. But, like, it smells... Like, if someone was trying to describe the nectar of the gods, you know, like, nectar is supposed to be the godly drink that gods drink
If you don't
to
know
heal.
me, I love raisin-flavored things, so this is just right up my alley.
That is what I would imagine nectar smell like. You know, that's just what I'm saying, okay? Putting it out there.
Mm.
Ted Hitchcock talks like that, Holden figure it out. That's why I said figure it out, fuck. Okay, gotta go. My hosts are here. See you on Bourbon School after you're done. Will do. See you there.
Show up, though.
Huh? I will be there. We're gonna go to Derek and Robin's house, and we're gonna turn on Bourbon School and drink a bunch of wine. Like, that's a plan. Hey, bud, why are you not at the wine and cheese party? Figure it out. That's what I said, figure it out. Fuck. That may be better than your current Clark Gable mustache. But to be fair, this is only like a week, so.
Did you just shave yesterday?
Yeah, it's like a week of growth.
Oh.
Anyway, Hank says Blue Bunny cheesecake ice cream is pretty fantastic, to be fair.
Cold Stone cake batter ice cream.
Oh
Really
my
good.
God. Oh my God. Cold Stone cake batter ice cream literally makes you want to just change your underwear. In more of the ways than one. I could punish this whole bottle.
I could probably finish this whole bottle.
You may not remember the fire, but you will remember the wine.
So yeah, let's talk about our wine glasses. So this one I stole from Vines and Rushes. I don't think I was supposed to take it, but I did anyway. They gave you a glass, and I returned my other things, and they didn't ask for the glass, so I just took it.
Smell this whiskey.
What about it?
Going from wine to whiskey is crazy.
But it's in Ripon. I did a 5, 10. I did a K here. Some amount of Ks. I don't remember. It was the worst day of my life. And I drank a whole bottle of wine afterwards. I went here like 3 whole times, and I went to school for 4 years. So clearly, it was fine. It's good. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, you forgot about this one. You have to present now.
Present what?
Your wine glass.
Oh, yes. And so this is from Forgotten Fire.
Tell them about the fire.
So, was that even on camera?
I think so. Just a little bit.
I don't know if that was in frame.
Not the thing, but this couple.
Anyway, so this... Wait, what fire?
We went to the whole fucking museum. You can't remember?
Oh, that's why it's called Forgotten Fire. Yes. In Mrs. O'Leary's barn, there was a cow who kicked over a lamp and started the Great Chicago Fire. And also...
That's the wrong fire.
Okay, so the Great Fire of Peshtigo.
Okay, you can't say it.
Peshtigo. The Great Peshtigo Fire. So what does it have to do with the Chicago Fire?
I'm pretty sure they were just at the same time.
But at the same time, or were they
something like
from
that.
the same shit?
So the Peshtigo Fire,
Or were they both like the two biggest fires?
everyone
ever?
stayed on one side of the river, and they thought that it was going to be fine because the fire wasn't going to jump over the river, and it did. And then the whole town burned down.
Tragic. But
So this winery's in that town, and it's called Forgotten Fire. And their wine is sweet as fuck. Like, imagine sugar with a little bit of water in it.
imagine ice wine, but not
regular wine. Sweet as fuck, like headache sweet. I mean, it tastes good at first, but it's like sweet as fuck.
I like it, but then again, I also had a bunch of them that weren't sweet because I got a bunch of drier
they're
ones.
known for their sweet ones, I think.
Yeah, they had good wine. I like it. I'd go back, but
And you get a free glass. You get to keep that glass. You get your wine tasting, they give you a free cup. So that's why I was confused with the other place, because some places do that.
I should get some gas for this.
Yeah, there's not going to be any more of this.
We can save a little nippy nip for Casey.
Oh, this is so good.
We have a whole nother one to drink too.
Oh no, there's peanuts in here.
Oh no,
There's
they make it.
peanuts in there.
Yeah,
Oh.
peanuts. Sorry, Casey.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Next time. That was funny. That was good.
See, I'm cool.
Fun fact: the last governor of Arizona, Doug Ducey.
Who named that kid?
No. Was the founder? He was the founder. He was the founder of Cold Stone. Did you know? Fun fact. That up until about a year ago, neither of us understood that the reason it is called Cold Stone is because there's a cold piece of stone that they mash the ice cream on the top of. Who would have thought? And to that fact, what an original name. Cold Stone.
Imagine if we would have called it like Double D's or like Dougie Doo-Doos.
I feel like that his parents missed a golden opportunity to name him Dick. Dick Ducey. Like, I feel like Dick Ducey is a much more baller name than Doug Ducey.
You don't name your kid Dick, you name your kid Richard. And they just go by the name Dick.
Well, I know, but still.
I
Anyway,
feel disgusting when I have someone's name's Dick and I write that down. Like, oh gosh, really? Like, that's the nickname that you want? I just don't understand.
my boss's name is Dick.
I understand, but why? Like, I want to ask him, like, who started calling you that? Is it like a sweet little
Fun
nickname
fact,
between you
when
and
I
your wife
first-
and it just exploded?
When I first got my job there, this for like the first time. So I was interviewed by a guy named Mike, one of the owners. And the other owner is Dick. And when he told me that the other owner was Dick, for a split second, just
He said, Dick?
I couldn't tell if he was saying that he's a dick or that he's Dick. And then when I saw his face didn't start laughing, I realized that the guy's name was Dick and not that he was a dick.
You're just a stupid little 20-year-old.
But he's actually very cool, and he likes whiskey, and he likes cigars.
Last time I saw him, he just goes, I heard you like tequila. I was like, oh.
He's a baller, honestly.
I like margaritas.
I had wine once, didn't care for it. Ron Swanson. Ron Swanson is a guy. I should really get the Offerman edition Lagavulin. It's 11 years old. Cold Marble Bud, figure it out. That's why I said figure it out. Fuck. That was pretty good, Lauren. That will deter a thirsty Casey. Yeah, that's true.
I'm funny.
Only if there was cheese, I would be there at Hangnays Eat. Who doesn't love some good cheese? We have the legendary Stony Creek ice cream. Is it a similar concept? They like
Stony Creek, that sounds
put
familiar.
it on a stone and like chop stuff up into it, and like they're making spaghetti, like they're tossing a
again?
salad.
Do that again?
You said it wrong. You go. How'd that go again?
No, I said do that again.
How's that go?
I don't want to see how it goes. I want to see what you're doing. Make the noise.
I'm gonna make the ice cream. Anyway, so
I'm not allergic to peanuts.
I forgot you could chuck a peanut grenade at these kids. Not me. I love peanuts. I love nuts.
Okay, I have a discussion. So, because I've
Heart.
had people ask me this at Station 1
Nuts.
before. If you're allergic to nuts, can you have a nut beer? Like, can Casey have, like, the
No.
pistachio beer?
No,
Because there is pistachio.
there is pistachios in it.
But he can have Booker's.
Because
it's not.
it's just a flavor that comes from the wood versus having actual nuts in it.
Okay, but beer does have it.
Correct.
Okay, so what about wine? Would wine be more like bourbon then, or would wine be more like beer?
Correct. Wine would be more like bourbon unless they were adding nuts, which they wouldn't do. I
Okay,
didn't.
so what about like the almond wines? I know he's not allergic to almonds, but if you're allergic to almonds, can you have the almond wine?
See, I don't know because I think they make almond wines
That's what Angelique is.
out
almond
of,
wine.
out of almonds. They make it out of almonds.
I'm not there when they make it.
Here's what I know. I recently started looking into home brewing because I'm going to start doing that very soon. I can't remember if I talked about that last time, but I digress. And I recently learned that in order to make those funky, cool tasting beers, you just add stuff to it. Like literally a bag of fruit puree added right as it's fermenting. So like you get a raspberry sour, you just put raspberry puree into a sour beer as it's fermenting, turns into a raspberry. There's a lot more to it than that, but that's the gist of it. So a pistachio beer and peanut butter beers, you are actually adding, like, some people use PB2 or PB Fit, like the powdered peanut butter, and they add that to their thing to make a peanut butter stout or a peanut butter porter. So it does have peanuts in it.
Okay.
It's additives. But there are some beers, like whiskey and wine, that could get a peanut note without additives. It just comes from, like, the maltiness.
So
and the,
Casey really has to watch what he's doing.
Casey's not the most deathly allergic. I once watched him eat a protein bar that had peanuts in it, and he was like mid chew. He opened it up, he shoved it in his mouth, and just started chewing, and he like spits it out, and he's just like, I accidentally grabbed the peanut butter one. I thought that was almond.
At least he knows what peanut butter tastes like.
Yeah, he hates it. He actually thinks it tastes disgusting.
Oh, well, that's depressing.
The fact that he likes Jim Beam products is hilarious because of the nuttiness in it, and he normally doesn't like peanut flavor.
Well, remember the time that Taylor fed him peanuts on accident? On purpose, though? And she told us about it?
She tried killing her husband.
It wasn't her husband.
Shameful. That's true. Trying to get out of a marriage. Peter White says you drove through Stony Creek on your way to the border. I feel like I vaguely remember that. Is there a bunch of wine?
You.
Wait, is there a bunch of wineries there?
Because I don't remember. I was probably napping.
I feel like I remember that place, but then again, I don't know. Handy just says that they fed us peanut butter at school, no one died, and we just had one diabetic kid who would pass out occasionally, and we had to get him an orange juice from the nurse.
I passed out in class once. It was scary.
I would hate to be diabetic.
I think everyone hates to be diabetic.
I know, but like my coworker's diabetic, and he has a thing where you put it in your arm, and like your choice is either stick a needle in your finger every day or have a needle sticking in your arm all day. Like, it's gotta suck.
My grandma was diabetic, and she had to do the needle, like they had to put the needles of insulin in her.
I used to be friends with a kid. His name is Benjamin Kopetsky, and me just out here saying his full ass name on the internet. But he was.
If you ever become famous, you gotta quit it with that
I
shit
know.
because like.
He was diabetic, and I would hang out with him, and before lunch we'd go to the office, and he would let me inject him with his insulin.
That's some personal shit.
Yeah, well, I thought it was cool, and I'm like, shit, you're shoving a needle in anything? He's like, yeah. He's like, hold on, and then he would prick his finger and shove it on the strip, and then it would read his blood sugar levels, and he'd be like, okay, and then he'd pull out the needle, and he'd bust the cap off, and go squirt, and then he'd hand it to me, and he'd be like, all right, just jab her in, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Into his butt?
Well, I would just do it in his arm, but you get to choose between your arm, your leg, or your butt cheek. So I would just do his arm. Wasn't that close to him. But stuff. Anyway, my best friend was allergic to peanuts, and we surrounded him with peanut butter sandwiches every day. He also lived. So Casey used to vape, and I used to hit his vape as a good friend. And I used to eat peanut buttery things and then hit his vape. And then I'd have to be like, I just ate some peanut butter. Be careful. But he survived. And we both survived vaping, which is disgusting. So, there you go. Derek says, Kelly County Creamery has the cows being milked for the ice cream right next to the ice cream shop. You gotta love it. You really do.
Fresh.
Love it fresh. Just a casual kid who passes out, no biggie.
No biggie.
Shit happens. I had a friend, he lives in Alaska now. Well, actually, he lives in Oregon and works in Alaska at the gold mines.
Washington.
That's what I said. Anyway, he didn't sweat as a kid, so when he would get nervous, instead of sweating, he would just pass out. So one time during like our school concert rehearsal, he was like up there on stage, and we're all standing there, and all of a sudden he starts crowd surfing, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing? This isn't a rock concert." And then when nobody caught him and he just fell on the ground, everyone realized he just passed out.
I passed out at school. It's scary.
What is that like?
Okay, so my experience, I had donated blood, and I donated multiple times before, and I never had an issue, but for some reason this day I had an issue. And it's actually really funny. So there was this kid that liked me. I was friends with him, but he had a crush on me, and everyone knew it because he was very vocal about it, but I was dating this other dude, and he was also donating blood when we were down there, and he was like, Lauren, I'm going to walk you back to class. And then I was like, no, I'm fine. He's like, no, I'm going to walk you back to class just in case. And my ex-boyfriend passed us in the hallway, and he didn't like the kid because everyone knew the kid had a crush on me. And he stopped and he's like, oh, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, dude, chill the fuck out. I'm walking her back to class because we just donated blood. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, just fucking chill. Like, you don't, like, you know what I mean? Because he was an asshole. Anyway, so he was so adamant that, like, I needed to be walked back to class just in case. And I had, like, again, I donated blood like 6 times and I never had an issue. So I get to class. I was in the front fucking row. I wore a dress this day. I sat next to this kid who I had literally known since elementary school. I will never forget his name. I won't say his name online because I'm not holding, but this kid. Anyway.
Oh, John Barry, eh?
So, yeah, literally I'd gone to kindergarten through high school with this kid, and he didn't say fucking shit. He just let me pass out and fall on the ground. Well, anyway. So I was just minding my business, and, like, I was a teacher's pet, so I sit in the front, and I'm like, and, I remember that like my hands were kind of tingling, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, that's not normal, right?
Maybe she was drunk.
And then all of a sudden, like, I swear, like, it was like half, like horizon on my eyes, and I couldn't see anything beneath it. It was like completely black, but I could see everything up here, and I could hear fine. And I was like, so I'm like, have my hands on, I'm like, that's weird. I can't see my hands anymore. And I was like, I should probably raise my hand and say something. But in my head, I couldn't raise my hand because I couldn't see them. Because there was nothing else. So I'm like, okay, what's happening? And I'm like, okay, just raise your hand, Lauren. Just raise your hand. And then I just don't remember anything. I later find out that I had a full-ass conversation with the teacher after I had already blacked out about how fine I was. And she was like, are you okay? Are you okay? And everyone's staring at me, but I don't remember a fucking thing. And then from what I'm told is I said, yeah, I'm fine. And then I like started to like tip off my chair, and my teacher, that teacher was the volleyball coach, and she caught me like she was diving for a volleyball. And of course, you know, I'm in a fucking dress, so everyone probably saw my ass, and it is what it is. But I guess they evacuated the room, and I had a few friends in my class, and then there was 2 teachers, and one of my friends said that her and one of the teachers had ran to the bathroom, and they were going to get me like a paper towel with like a wet paper towel. And she said that this one teacher was so like shocked that the paper towel machine wasn't working, so she punched it. And I swear I was blacked out, I was dreaming, and I swear I saw my teacher's head, just the head floating, and it was like, it's gonna be okay, just lay down. And I woke up immediately, and I stood up like I was like laying on like, they had me on like 2 chairs, and I was laying, and I immediately was like, you know, like when people lay on the floor and they kick back and they jump, like that's how it was, like, I swear. And I stood up and I was like, what just happened? Like, what's going on? And she's like, you're gonna sit down, oh my gosh. And then they had to wheel me out in a wheelchair past my whole class. I was hiding in the corner, and I was so embarrassed. And my dad had to come pick me up. It was so embarrassing. And everyone was like, oh my god, let me pass out. It was embarrassing. And now they don't let me donate blood.
That's funny. Yeah, my blackout story wasn't quite as thrilling. I'll tell it in a second here. But Peter says yes, and those signs of them. Okay, it sounded familiar. I do vaguely remember seeing all the signs.
So should I continue to drink this, or should I open up the other one?
Well, I think I'm a third of the way through this bottle, and we're gonna bring it to your parents' house. So I think I'm gonna halt on it for now, which means I would like to try some of that ice wine before we go to the next one. This wine though is very freaking good. I am probably gonna put in some serious work on that after the live stream as well. But Casey says, I don't die, it's just hard to breathe and I turn red and get heat burn bad. It's also only if I digest it, to be fair. Oh, so you can puke himself and be better. So yeah, my
when did you pass out?
Peter says the alternative was worse. True. Peanut butter does give me heinous heartburn if I eat it too late, to be fair. Yeah, that'll happen. Heartburn is really not fun sometimes. Holden gets a bit soccer momish when he gets the Chardonnay. Might trade his truck in for a minivan. I read that while you were telling your story, and I actually tried not to laugh so hard. That was good.
So you didn't like my story?
Peter Wright says, hey, Lauren pour.
Well, Holden needs to taste it. It's really yummy. He's going to want more.
Smells really yummy.
I tried a small pour first, and I had to do 2 big ones.
Anyway, Casey agrees with
this one's not
Casey.
going to be as good now.
Okay, so the one time I passed out, well, I blacked out being drunk like a few times.
Okay, well, I blacked out being drunk once.
That's crazy though, because like the first time I ever blacked out drunk was it was like an hour of me being a fucking hooligan that I don't remember. And the craziest part was it's just like the movies. I'm outside playing cards at night up north with my friends, and I wake up with no shirt on, wearing shorts that I wasn't wearing when I went to bed, and no underwear, and I'm just like laying in this bed. I literally woke up, I looked around, I had no fucking clue where the hell I was. I like feel my body, and like my shirt's gone, and then like I lift the covers up, and I'm wearing shorts, and I'm like, thank God. And turns out that we drank all of the apple pie moonshine bottles that we had brought up playing bar dice outside, and then eventually we went inside, and I sat in the shower naked. And I probably told this story before on here, but apparently I was gone for a while, and then one of my friends woke up out of bed, and he saw me butt naked on the shower floor in the bathroom. So he like picked me up, dried me off, and put some pants on me. Seth, you glorious bastard. Cheers for that. But then after he put the shorts on me, apparently I walked back outside and fell asleep on the front lawn for a while. While this is midsummer or mid-June, July-ish, in the middle of the summer, in the middle of the woods, and there's mosquitoes everywhere. So I got a million mosquito bites everywhere. And then I woke up the next morning and survived. But
the fact that I didn't get a disease from a mosquito was just insane.
The fact that I would never do that again. But that story, even in my brain, that memory is one of the coolest memories I ever have, because it was movie, TV show, photo frame for photo frame, exactly how it felt and looked. I literally was like, woo! Woke up the next morning. Where the fuck are my clothes? Where the fuck am I? It was textbook. And I've never felt so shocked in my life.
I got blackout drunk in college once, and it was after we started dating. And I'm pretty sure, well, first of all, that was the night that one of my friends peed on the sidewalk, and I still fucking remember, but I videotaped it, but I do not recall this. But anyway.
Which one?
Beatrice. But I'm pretty sure I spent that whole night crying as to why you had told me that you loved me.
Hoes will be hoes.
I want to punch you. I pooped in the shower that day.
Anyway, the only other time I've been blackout, or the only other time I've blacked out without being drunk, is during COVID. Second or third time I had it, I was eating dinner with Lauren on the table, and I felt horrible. It was the worst COVID that I ever had. I had COVID, confirmed. And it was the worst case I had out of all the times I had it, which I think is 4 times. 3 confirmed, I think. But I think I had 4. And I felt gross, so I was going to get up and go to the bathroom. I stood up. Slowly. I'm not an idiot. I stood up slowly.
Okay, so this story, his bathroom in this apartment, it was the kitchen island's here and the bathroom is right here. So I was sitting on the edge of the kitchen island, and he's like, I'm gonna get up to the bathroom.
Yeah, and so I get up.
Him.
I start working my way toward the bathroom, and I get right to where the door is.
Nobody can see your face.
I get right to where the door is, and all of a sudden my vision just and goes fucking completely black. And I don't mean black as in oh, it's hard to see and I'm loopy and my eyes are in the back of my head. I mean I everything went pitch black and my eyes are wide open. I literally fell to the ground and I'm sitting there like this and fucking blinking because I couldn't see. I literally thought I was going blind. I went on the ground. And I was just
he went down though. He caught himself. We went down really hard.
I kept blinking because I had my eyes so fucking wide open, but I couldn't see anything, and I was freaking out.
So you're what the fuck?
I was freaking out hard.
Needless to say, after this, I told him to get the COVID vaccine because he was just going to get worse
after this,
every fucking time he had it.
After this, I voluntarily got the COVID vaccine because I'm okay, after that last time having COVID, if I fucking die from the vaccine, I just fucking die at this point. Because I'm probably going to die next time I get it.
He had hardly any symptoms.
First time I got it, I got a headache. Second time I got it, I was sick. Third time I got it, blackout on the fucking bathroom floor,
so
can't see.
It was bad. Needless to say, he had no sense.
Needless to say, I never ever want to go blind. That was probably one of the scariest experiences of my entire life. Just knowing that my eyes are open but not being able to see was wild. And it only lasted for probably about 15 seconds. 10 to 15 seconds. I just sat there and I fucking blinked my fucking heart out. until I could see again.
Oh, and also that COVID gave him anxiety, and he couldn't like function for like 3 months.
Oh my god, we literally went to the ER because I had a panic attack.
After he was done with his COVID, it was just like a continuous thing.
Anyway. Oh, wait, we read that stuff already. Casey says, I have pics of that off the Crown Apple. Yes, Crown Apple was the second time. Yes, as Casey says down here, at my friend Brock's house. That was rough. Drinking half a bottle of Crown Apple straight in one sitting. I literally, like, went out the back door of my friend's house to vomit, and, like, I got on my knees to puke, and it was snowing out, and, like, I started puking, but as I was puking, I lost my balance and just fell face first into the snow. Luckily, I puked here, and my face landed here. So I didn't fall in my own vomit, but...
Yes, it's so attractive. That's
rough,
my husband.
Rough days. Crap will do that to you. Fucking A, well. Sounds like a typical alien abduction. And the probing. Where's Whiskey Uncensored when you need them? All the butt stuff going on. Did you also drink, like, a zillion beers while you were drinking?
Yes.
When?
Holden didn't like beer until he met me. There's peanuts in here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So many peanuts. Oh my god. I'm gonna be making them at night pretty soon. That's why when I was looking at myself in there, I just think like I'm making them at night. That's all I can think about. Wow. Shane Gillis, his uncle with autism, he's making the grilled cheeses at night. That's how I feel.
I don't get the jokes. I understand.
Anyway, hey, Casey says Holden went hard on Crapple for like 2 hours, and he just passed out in the corner of my buddy's shop, like head hanging out the door and all. It was a good time. Yeah, it was. That was a wild night. I don't know why the hell we got that drunk. We had like 4 guys there. At least
at the time, like Casey was on the floor.
No, that was a different time. At least, like at the end of the night, there was only 4 guys. I think we maybe started with more, but like it really was like a casual drinking experience that we just got obliterated on. That was at Brock's house. Same house, different time.
Yeah.
Fuckawee tribe.
Fuckawee.
I don't know. Interesting. Had 0 COVID. I wish.
I had it once, and I was fucking from Holden. Asshole.
I don't know why I had it so many times. Probably because I'm always dieting, and my immune system is always shit.
No. Because your immune system can be as good as possible, and you still could get COVID. You just wouldn't show as many symptoms. You just were hanging out with people who kept fucking spreading COVID.
This tastes so good.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the other one?
It tastes very similar, but I think it's got a more... It's got like a heavier flavor to it. I don't know what it is.
This one has more of like apple-y notes than this one. This is more like golden raisin green apple type notes, or red apple, like sweet apple. Whereas this one is like, you nailed it with the golden raisins. This one tastes like golden raisins. I don't know which one I like better yet.
They're very similar. Like, I think if I was craving a wine, like an ice wine like this, I could have either one of them and it wouldn't bother me. But I don't know. I can't tell if I like the extra of that one.
I think I like this one better.
You like
the other one that we got here that we never read it off. This is the 2020.
The what?
2021 limited edition Vital Ice Wine from Niagara Peninsula. Magnata. So that is what it looks like. Cover your face. That is what it looks like.
Peace out.
I like that one better.
Was not approved because these aren't American.
That's true. That one is more like It's almost more refreshing. The apple.
Well, this one has the pineapple, the mango, the banana, the honey, the clove, and this one only has
It's hard to pull notes out of something this sweet.
the pear, the apricot, the melon, and the tropical fruit. So this one
That
has
makes
the
sense.
honey and the banana and the clove. And
I
this
feel like
one
in the
doesn't.
pineapple.
No, that's what tropical fruit is. I was gonna use a really naughty word to describe you there.
The blue one feels more refreshing and light. This one is much more rich and viscous. I like the blue one better, I think, in my opinion.
Okay, well I'll drink this one for you.
It's empty.
Okay, we're gonna have to call it good.
All right.
Oh, there's gonna be none for anyone else.
Holy shit. Oh, man. I could get seriously fucked up.
Just imagine if you had this one. If I remember right, it tastes like almond.
That's almond?
Almondy, yeah.
By the way, where the hell is Peter?
I don't know.
He was here earlier when we weren't drinking his wines, and now we're drinking his
said
wines.
the
He didn't say the Lauren pour, so he
That
has
was
been
only
here.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's probably still in here. We miss you, Peter. So, Peter, have you drank these, and do you like them, or is it more of like just like a gift thing, or have you had these and you're just like, I want them to try this? Good thing it was not winter. They might have made you sit in the penalty box. That is facts. The Crapple episode. Wonder if you were drinking beers as well. Oh, no, just Crapple. Actually, maybe I had a PBR or two. It was at my redneck friend's house, so. And I mean that in a compliment, Brock, if you're watching.
I don't think it's watching.
I don't think so either, but just in case you were watching, I did not mean that as an insult. He loves PBR, and quite frankly, he's one of the reasons why I like PBR better than... I think if I had to choose between PBR, Bud, Miller, and Busch, I'm going PBR. Just saying, PBR is good.
If I'm going for a beer like that, I'm gonna go with Coors. Is that
Really?
cool? Yeah.
Like Coors Banquet?
Any.
Coors Light?
I don't know. I've never had a Coors Light.
I would never have a light beer over PBR.
I've never had.
But PBR is not a light beer, to
I've
be
only
fair.
ever had regular Coors.
Coors Banquet's alright.
But if I'm drinking beer,
If I'm drinking beer,
I'm getting
I'm going
some
craft.
shit.
I'm going home brews. That's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, we did talk about home brews because we were talking about 290 last week. Never had Crapple on the Crapper. I have had Crapple on the Crapper, actually. I've probably puked the most from Crapple out of any liquor I've ever drank. In fact, I think there's probably only 1 or 2 times in my life that I've puked from alcohol where Crapple was not involved.
Name the alcohol. I puked from it.
Yeah, Lauren used to be a puker. Casey said you got that drunk, Lamau. I had some drinks, but you killed yourself on the Crapple. That was when I was trying to get into whiskey, but I didn't understand what the fuck whiskey was back then. So I got flavored whiskey because like Lil 21. Was I 21 yet?
You would have been 21 because you barely. You didn't. We were judging people before you got out of your shell for drinking.
Yeah, but about 6 months before I turned 21, I'm like, close enough.
Yes, you would have been 20.
So it was either late 20s or late 20 or mid 21. But
Can you finish your fucking story?
I got Crown Apple because I was like, ooh, it's flavored whiskey, so it tastes good when I drink it neat. And then I just drank it neat all night. Half a bottle. Rough night. Wouldn't try that, might as well stay in the bathroom then. Facts. A shower beer is acceptable. I've actually never had a shower beer, but I intend on changing that. How many 20s was that? It was 3 20s. It was 20, 20, 20. Holden is a character. Well,
We were
Hayden,
just talking about how Holden should be an actor.
that's true.
Like, he can just like be done being mad like that. I can't fucking do that.
That's
shit.
true.
And like, he can just. Like, who the fuck? What the fuck? Don't you make it slobberier?
I'm actually pretty good at controlling my emotions. Looks like you're shit out of luck, Casey, on that ice wine. We'll have some left. Don't worry. We will at least save you some.
This is only a 375, okay? That's just like a normal night.
Casey says, fucking hammered at the bourbon bar.
I promise I won't drink anymore. I put the corks back in it, so.
Yes. I can't promise that I won't drink any more of this at her parents' house. And he says, wine gives me headaches.
You need that wine.
Wine also gives my dad headaches, and I'm pretty sure that most of my bad hangovers come from wine.
Yeah, you need the wine stick.
And I work
Cameron
at
Diaz.
5 a.m. tomorrow.
Cameron Diaz has a wine that has no sulfates in it, and I think that is what is making that.
Maybe we should give it to my dad and try it. Peter says, I have an ice wine. I've had ice wine many times. Type 2 puts a damper on that. Yeah, that'll do it. I can't imagine how much sugar is in this.
It just says regular sugar, residual sugar.
Residual? Yeah. Residual sugar at harvest, 36.2 bricks. Residual sugar at bottling, 20 bricks. Which, upon my home brewing research, I did learn about bricks, but not enough to tell you what the fuck they are. Besides a unit of measurement for ingredients and making alcohol, apparently. Casey says, right, Peter, might not let Holden have my new bourbon I got.
If I stop at your house and steal it first.
Casey, is it a surprise or should we talk about it? Because I want to drink it really bad. In fact, come over tonight. We'll share some wine, drink some bourbon.
No, you can't. There's tornadoes in Kakana.
No, there's tornadoes and cow. Okay, figure it out. Coors is good to be fair. That's true, but not as good as PBR. PBR and a shot at Jeremiah Weed bourbon liquor.
Jeremiah was a good friend.
He was a good friend of mine. I like Banquet, but it has to be a stubby. Those little bottles are so funny looking.
They're cute.
They are. Banquet is mucho bueno.
Like you.
Just a tasty brew. I love a tasty brew. Derek says the champagne of beer, Miller or High Life, the best beer. Well, if by best beer you mean third best beer.
What's the first best beer?
In terms of like core plain beers, PBR. We've just established.
Your
this.
choice, though?
My choice. PBR. I say PBR. I don't dislike a Budweiser.
Okay, but have you ever had regular Budweiser? Because I remember having this conversation.
I think so. I can confidently say that I like PBR the best. I do like Coors Banquets. Miller High Life, specifically High Life, not the other Millers. I don't necessarily like the other Millers, but I can get down and dirty with Miller High Life. The thing about Miller High Life, it's got a little bit too much carbonation for me. I don't like them that fizzy. And Miller High Life is one of the fizzier ones. It's the champagne of beers.
Really?
Yeah.
He just fucking said that.
But I was talking about La Bubles. Haney Z says I might drink a Banquet right now. We'll figure it out. That's why I said figure it out. Fuck. Yeah, bud. Hell yeah, buddy. Any Miller product besides PBR is a drain pour for me.
Oof. That was harsh.
PBR is a Miller product?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, well, PBR used to be its own thing.
Yeah.
That much I know. Maybe they got bought out.
Well,
right?
all I know is they have their own gift shop.
Peter says wine hangovers are the worst. Absolutely they are. Does Cameron Diaz have a line of hair jello as well?
No.
Do you think she's hot?
Cameron Diaz? I think she has a funky body.
I don't remember what her body looks
She's
like.
just very, like, straight. Which is
I would
fine.
never objectify a woman.
Thanks. You objectify me all the time, you butthole.
You asked me to. To be fair, she uses something about Mary Gel and gathers it herself. You got the joke. Bless you. What joke?
I don't know. I'm guessing that Peter got the joke that he was saying about Cameron Diaz.
Miller Genuine Draft is making a comeback. Genuine Draft. MGD might be the worst of them, to be there, which is Miller Genuine Draft.
I like when they do the sausage beer races.
Derek says maybe we should all have a natty ice and discuss the best beers. No. Actually, Natural Light did make a comeback when they came out with the Natty Days. Just about every single underage drinker was drinking Natty Days about 5 years ago, which is a lemonade beer similar to Summer Shandy, but from Natural Light. And I believe it was a raspberry lemonade or something like that. It's called Natty Days. Other known as Natty Daddies. Watch, if I go into Google, I type in a Natty Daddy, I'm actually going to see if it comes up because I'm curious now. Natty Daddy beer. There we go. Natty Daddy beer. Images. Oh wait, Natty Daddy's an actual... That's not right. Okay, let's just look at Natty
Creepy
Days.
ass dude with that video.
Bam! Images. There's a Natty Days, Natter Days, whatever it is. It's like Saturday, but natty. It's like a natural Saturday. I'll go ahead and show you guys, just for this one
They
thing.
don't give a fuck.
Just for this one thing. These bad boys, look at those. Natural Light. Natty Days. Natter Days. Whatever, same shit. Oh my god. Why is Liver King just out here? You know he got ab implants?
No, I'm
It's
literally
crazy.
don't fucking clue who he is.
He's Liver King. He eats liver.
Don't put your email on the fucking
What
screen.
am I doing? Rookie mistake.
Holden, they're gonna be able to see the nudes that all Third Hole Sally sends you.
Why is it still on my
Because
screen?
you just
Stop
stop
sharing.
sharing. God, you're fucking stupid. Go back to the screen.
Well, I already stopped sharing. Plus, all that's there is all of my thumbnails and then my links from Growlerworks. I did see a friend come back here, though. His name is Whiskey Uncensored. He actually says, "Holy crap, you two are still on." Yes, well, we are. I crushed a third of the bottle of Chateau de Gardera, and then we moved on to the ice wine.
Listening to you try to say things like that is so icky. Like, just say it like a white person.
Why?
Because you sound so stupid. Don't fucking pull that shit on me. Our kids are gonna have the biggest pout faces, and they're gonna be so spoiled because I'm not gonna be able to fucking handle it.
I can actually make my lip quiver on command.
Hold on, put that thing away. Nobody wants to.
Anyway, yeah, we are still on. Welcome back, my friend. By the way, thank you for this. Quite nice. I saw it in the theater and nearly died laughing. Wait, what did you see?
The thing with Cameron Diaz's fucking hair.
Oh. Cameron Diaz is pretty fair. To be fair. Natter Days are also nasty as fuck. Casey, you used to drink so many Natter Days. So many Natter Days. Oh my gosh. You used to like punish a case of them. Like 24 of them. Casey's like, easy. Let me get a two-pack. 2 packs, 24. Being from Wisconsin, I thought something about Mary was mandatory watching.
Is that a movie?
Must be a movie called Something About Mary.
Okay. Something that's mandatory is
Eating cheese.
drinking by
Drinking
cows.
Cow tipping.
I never went cow tipping. I've never.
Me either.
Wait, no, that's a lie. One time I milked a cow.
Do people?
You suck.
Do people toilet paper in other states?
I think so.
Oh.
Happens in
Lame.
movies.
Does it? What movie?
We just watched it on Parks and
Oh
Rec.
wait. They do it in the Vampire Diaries. Duh.
You just think you're so fucking special.
Excuse my French. I'm just trying to think of Wisconsin things. Yeah, excuse you, Casey. They should be called those good natties. It's like gnocchi, but natty.
I was thinking it's more like a gnat.
Don't worry, we got it. No. We got it, not sure what
The
it is.
joke! Oh my god!
I'm sorry, he needs a period there, and it would make so much more sense.
He's probably drunk too!
Don't worry, we got it. Period.
You're not the
or
one to
comma.
fucking talk. We
Not
spell
sure about the
Saturday
kids.
with an E.
Not anymore. And it's not necessarily that I thought that's how Saturday was spelled. It's just that when I'm typing, my fingers automatically go to an E. Saterday. Saturday.
Stop telling the world about how stupid you are. It makes me embarrassed.
Casey says, a nice email, Holden. Whiskey Ancestor says, that is an eggplant. Quite a big one. Had some Rolling Rocks last week. Nice. And there were $8 for 12 bottles. I don't know what that is. But, Casey, you never said what the hell whiskey you got. And if you don't say it, I will, because I want to drink it. Why is OG Mudbone on the screen?
There's a friend. We can't see him now.
Martha. Please jump up here. Hey. Oh my goodness. Oh, you want us all the way up? Look at the camera.
There's some cups in there.
Oh no. Look at the camera. They want to see you. Hi, buddy. Oh my goodness. You're going to tip me over. Oh, get down before you wear something. Ah! Okay.
He's hungry.
What the hell is OG Mudbone? I think actually it
Because I
sounds
died.
very familiar, but I keep forgetting how old that movie is. Moist.
My mom just texted me, have you never seen Something About Mary?
Robin Whiting. Put
You're
it in
the
the
one
chat.
that showed me all this shit I knew for the first 18 years of my life. And you don't see Something About Mary to me.
Why don't you put it in the chat and contribute to the conversation?
Because she's nervous.
It's okay. We'll hold your hand on the way through it.
You're gonna
Rolling
hold
Rock.
my hand.
There's nothing weird about that, okay? We're close enough. Rolling Rock, never had that. Me either. Never heard of it.
It's the one with the horse, you stupid idiots. In the green bottle.
If this bottle actually has a horse and a green bottle, I'm actually going to be
Hold on, I need to make sure I'm not stupid.
shook. Rolling.
Yeah, I am right. Fuck
I
yeah.
thought you were saying, yeah, I am stupid. And I'm so confused.
That's how I feel about that.
What the fuck is Rolling Rock?
It's a beer.
Really?
Get your shit together.
What kind of beer?
A
I would assume a
beer.
Pilsner.
A cheap beer.
Oh no, it's extra pale. Well, there you go. It's a pale beer. See, if I was a category of beer, I too would be pale.
Holden is extra pale.
I am extra pale. I remember so I married an axe murderer. I've never seen that. Used to be a bar with 150 blacks. I may have taken advantage of at times.
Yes, my dad also drank blacks, and he also had a piggy bank of that beer with the red dog on it.
Blacks just kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know why, but it reminds me of, like, if you were carrying a Glock, you're walking down the street, and you're like, blacks, blacks, blacks. You know what I mean? Like, black, black. Anyway, I don't know. Wait, how does the song go?
Shots.
No.
Shots.
Something about something in the street. We all get along. We probably haven't died by the end of the song. Feels like the whole city's going against me. Every time I'm in the streets, I hear blast, 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 blast.
I think we need to end.
It's Mad City. Mad City. Man down. Where you from, my brother? He doesn't say brother.
Okay, we need to.
Whiskey and Citrus says, ironically, when I bought that line, it was because Lauren I knew with Joy on, and I brought the whiskey for you. Ironically, when I bought that wine, it was because Lauren I knew would enjoy it, one, and I brought the whiskey for you. The whiskey was very good. The wine was very good. Lauren has a bit of a sweet tooth.
If you're gonna fucking make fun of me right now, I'm gonna punch you in the dick.
I never said it was a bad thing. I'm just saying you kind of double treated me.
It's not a sweet tooth. It's a I don't like to think about what's happening in my mouth tooth.
That's truth.
Like it's not that dry wine's bad. It's just that I gotta think about it, and it's like I just want to chug it and get drunk. Come back when I'm 40, and I'll probably really like it.
Actually, I'll keep that corked until we get to your parents' house. You should buy Holden a case of boats and have him drink a bunch of them. I'd love to see that.
A boat.
Whiskey and Citrus says, holy voice to text F up. Yeah, that was a bit rough. Luckily, I'm skilled in deciphering bad messages because Lauren is actually possibly the worst texter in the world.
I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna pull.
Sometimes she says like, and she really meant I'm hungry for tacos today. Hanky D says, I'm not sure if Blast was legal in Arizona, but we had hams and strobes. Hams? Don't get me started on hams. Casey once drank a glass milk pitcher full mixed between hams and Busch lattes. That is factual proof. Evidence. That's facts. Like a gonad, i.e. Ironically, when I bought that wine, it was because I knew Lauren liked wine, and I brought the rare whiskey for you, and now it's all yours.
I hope you guys know who's fucking driving after this, because it ain't gonna be him. He clearly can't function.
It'll be me. I liked the whiskey a lot. The whiskey was grade A and very good, and I appreciate you and applaud you for that. I also really enjoyed the wine. It was very good, grade A, and I applaud you for that too. Lauren liked them. Actually, I think she enjoyed the experience, but she's not chugging them as hard as I am. And that's fact.
Like, I can have a glass of, what was the wine that we had in Mexico? Oh, it was a Sauvignon. Nope, that was a Cabernet Sauvignon. And it was really good. I would definitely.
Mine was a cab.
Yeah. I just like.
I
need to be like in that mood. Like if I'm drinking if I'm just gonna crack open a bottle of wine to drink it, like it's gonna be a fruit wine.
If we had this wine with a nice medium rare steak, Lauren would probably really enjoy it. Yeah. Is what she means. She needs to be like fancy dinner, pasta, steak, something like that. And like be doing the whole fancy experience to be drinking a nice fancy wine. Whereas I could crush a bottle of that and be like,
Holden,
this is fucking great.
I really like bubbles, so anything with bubbles in it, which is usually a white wine, I can get down and dirty with that shit. Yeah, like I like dry white wines a lot. So it's not like necessarily the dryness, I think. I know it's different. But I think it's a mix of it needing to be cold because I don't like warm liquids unless it's like hot cocoa. Or actually, I like mulled wine and that shit slaps. But it's sweet.
I went from liking Mountain Dew as my favorite soda because it didn't have any fizz to liking stout beers because it doesn't have any fizz to liking dry red wines because it doesn't have any fizz. And hey, what do you think you're doing?
He's hungry.
I know. But yeah, it is. It's not all mine. I'm going to be sharing with people, so rest assured it will get spread around. But it is very good. I do appreciate you very, very much. And we did look for the one that you were asking about when we went back to Binny's on our way home. I remember you were talking about that one that you had that you really enjoyed, but you couldn't. They didn't sell it where you were, or something. and I can't remember the name of it now, but we looked for it at Binny's on our way home for you, and we did not find it.
Oh,
there.
the black and blue or black.
Yeah, it was like,
that.
It's
sad that they had it at Binny's, but we couldn't find it in that Binny's, so I think it was out of stock.
Or it was at one of the other Binny's, but that's like one of the largest Binny's in Chicago.
That is the largest Binny's.
That is the largest Binny's. So I did try very hard for you, actually. Good old Hams Light. R.I.P. to my old friend. Yeah, no. Stroh's invented the 15-pack. Great moments in beer history. That is amazing. Used to drink Rolling Rock all the time. Is that how you write that? Like you used to do something? Is that?
Yes.
Is it really? Why does it look like used drink? Used.
Well, you
to
probably
drink.
would say used to drink, but he said used to drink.
I know, but like I feel like even though that's spelled correctly, I would personally spell it like U-S-T, used. Or like U-O-S-T, used. Like a boot. Anyway. Used to drink Rolling Rock all the time. I'd love to try it. Don't know what it is. Just don't look it up on live stream. I don't know what you're talking about. My pug is checking him out. I remember the red beer craze.
They're friends.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be friends, Marta.
Want a friend?
Want a friend? Oh, he does. Red beer craze. I like red beers. Red dog. Wait, Indian voice. I'm not gonna try that. That could be incriminating. Red Dog was a solid college beer when Crash was a dream. Never had Red Dog. I don't think. I think Red Dog is discontinued now. I think. He said I think twice. Homie's drunk. Benny, are you on shrooms?
Holden probably is on shrooms.
No, that's Benny. How much do I have to super chat to watch Lauren punch you in the dick here live now? $20.
That's it, Holden. You have a fucking ample opportunity to buy our next fucking house, and you're gonna sit here and say $20 fucking dollars.
$100, and Lauren will punch me on the dick live.
Let me get my guns ready.
I didn't drink the whole thing though. I went to bed with like quarter gone and woke up and drank warm beer in the morning. Still drink. Not a great moment, but was funny as hell. That's true. He did have some hair of the dog in the morning. That was a good time. I never drank back then, which was a bummer. I'm going to buy Holden a skinny girl cab so we can watch him drink it live and talk about his feelings. If you want to send me something to drink, I'll drink the entire thing. Anyway, Hanging AD also says, Peter speaks the same language as you do, Holden. To be fair. That's true. I don't mess up that much. Like, I've messed up a few times, but to be fair, I also mess up when I'm super sober, and I just talk really, really fast.
He's either never sober or really stupid.
Or maybe both. Casey says, I'd do half that, but you have to wait till I get there to watch it in person. What would you do half of?
He'd pay half of it if he got to watch it in person.
Oh!
Look, Casey.
How much would you pay if you did it in person? Just curious. Asking for a friend.
You want Casey to touch your dick?
Wouldn't be the first time.
What about the whole, like, can see the balls but can't see the shaft? Fucking.
This is... Okay. Everyone on here might be a little too old for this conversation.
Okay, hold on. Nobody wants to know about your fucking story.
Just saying.
Nope, we're done.
It's not even my story. It is a common opinion amongst men. Seeing another man naked is totally fine and not weird unless you see the wiener. Now, if you only see the balls, that's not weird. But as soon as you see the wiener, then that is gay.
Okay.
And that is the end of the story.
Okay, first of all, let's refrain from using such words in derogatory means.
That was not derogatory at all. I don't care.
The way
They are.
you said it is
What?
nice.
No, it's not. How was that not nice? I'm just saying it's facts. I'm saying that if you don't see the wiener,
Okay, we're done.
then it's okay.
We're done.
How come you didn't do this to me last time we had this conversation?
Because we went in front of other people.
Just saying. It's true.
Yeah, I can't tell if Holden's fucking wine drunk or what the fuck is happening over here, but this isn't normal.
Isn't it? Dare says, Casey, I don't know what you freaky are into. But that's just wrong. And he knows. He says Dinkerball. Remember when I told you the game where you grab a handful and then you have like one little piece showing in your fingers? It's called Dinkerball, and you have to guess whether it's your dink or your ball.
What the fuck's a dink?
Your wiener.
Oh.
And you have to, it's called Dinkerball. You like bunch it up and then you held it so there's like a little window. It's from Letterkenny. I've never actually played. I'm not that
so
weird.
Disgusting. Like, I can't believe that you guys are like running the world right now.
Casey Tisler says, I'll punch it from the back like a boxing bag.
I hope you know when you two are doing this that me and Taylor are going to be writing up our divorce papers. Because what the fuck?
Don't be a D-looker. Keep your eyes on your own work. Good buddy. LOL. See? I'm not wrong. Well, to be fair, he would have his pants on when I'm watching it. LOL, Derek.
I don't think it counts. What if I wanted to punch it without the pants on?
I don't think we'd be showing that on here. But if you want exclusive content, go to the Bourbon Bar at onlyfans.com. Whiskey Insider says, Lauren, I'm sorry to break this to you, but Holden is into dudes.
You know, I for the longest time thought Holden was bi, and I was like, it's okay, you just have to tell me. And you'd be like, no.
It's all fun when it's a joke, but as soon as Lauren tries to...
What am I doing to you?
Strapping it on. No, thank you. Speed bag. Yeah. Oh. That's the one.
I'm glad that there are 12 people here to watch this fucking horrifying conversation.
Let's be honest, the chat is into it. We've got people confirming everything I'm saying here. Except for, like, you know, your dad.
My dad's just a typical man that doesn't show other men his wiener and balls.
No. You never show another man your wiener and balls. It's only that you can be comfortably naked in front of them. But you don't show them your wiener.
Okay.
You just hand over it. That's all you gotta do. Unless you're above the age of 75 and you're at the gym locker room. In that case, just bear it all out there. And then that's okay. It really is okay. What happened to the wine stuff? It got too confused about the butt stuff.
Peter's fucking comment.
Hey, he says, well, does he like those vampire movies?
I'm telling you guys.
First of all, it's a TV show. Peter says, capital letters, what the fuck? And Ben says it's never okay to look at a guy without his underwear on, unless that's what you're into, and she's just a beard.
I tell Holden all the time that if he wanted to be a woman, I'd still love him. And he said he wouldn't love me if I was a man. So.
Also, I think you're taking this out of context. You're not inherently looking at the other man without his clothes on. I'm saying if you're in the locker room passing another naked man, but he's covered in the one region that matters, then that's okay. But it's different if you're taking an examination of his figure. Because in that case, you'd be right. Derek Whiting says I will use a urinal next to another dude just to make him nervous.
Fun fact.
Did you know?
My dad
Wait.
peed next to Nick Jonas.
Did you know that's an unspoken rule?
Everyone else unspoken rule that it's all men fucking talk about is their fucking wieners.
Apparently not Derek.
No, he does it on purpose because he likes to stir the pot.
That's true. Yeah. I actually can't physically pee with another man next to me. Or behind me. I have to use the urinal in public if there's other people in the bathroom that I don't trust. And that's facts. I know I don't don't be the guy airing out his business at the gym. Yeah, exactly. How's the wine, guys? Casey, you know what? Just figure it out. Tell that to the 70-year-old man in the gym in the morning. There ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just that sometimes you don't need to see all that business that early in the morning. Actually, there was a guy that was like 45 years old at the gym today, just standing in the corner. It's like I walked in and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, was not expecting that.
Is it all saggy?
No, I'm not paying attention. I'm not examining it.
I need to know what I'm getting myself into.
Listen, all you see in that scenario is you're walking in, you look, and it's just like skin color, dark patch, and you just avoid the dark patch with all of your willpower. Nova Scotia, we called the wine Goof. Now you know why.
You are a goof. Are you wine drunk right now?
I actually feel fine. I'm enjoying myself and.
Okay, but that's the trick though, is that wine drunk you feel fine until all of a sudden the room is spinning and you're like,
Yeah, but the room's not spinning.
Not yet.
Not at all.
You haven't stood up yet.
I've stood up like 8 times during this live stream. Hey, he says 70-year-old. Okay, that was uncalled for. 70-year-old dudes don't give a shit, and that is facts. That is why most nude beaches consist of 70-year-old women.
All right, it's time to go.
2 hours and a minute into the live stream, and it is just you don't look down. Never look down. Avoid the dark patch.
Oh, sorry.
It's true. Hopped up on the golf. Right? You don't just make eye contact, or is it questionable and you are a D-looker?
I'm a D-looker. If it's out, I'm going to look at it.
That being said, we have to go. So, Casey says they literally could care less, which is fine for them, but not for anyone else when they just walk around the corner. Eyes up, Super Chief. Eyes up. That is true. There's actually nothing wrong with it. Like, I've seen way worse things in the wrestling locker rooms.
I have never seen a naked lady in the locker room before. Not once.
Most men
I will say, though, there was this one girl at my high school, and she would change into her sports bra, and I remember thinking, like, I could not tell where her nipples ended, and it drove me nuts, because why is it like your whole boob? And it just bothered me.
Most men do get naked in the locker room. It's just that they don't flaunt it. Like, I've been naked in the locker room many a times. You just make sure no one's behind you, first and foremost.
No, you don't want to do a splashdown?
And then you face the locker, and then when you drop your towel, just don't take your time putting your underwear on. Just drop the towel, put the underwear on. Or, if you want to really be careful, pin the towel under your armpits, put the underwear on, drop the towel, you're already dressed. Then you're good. Yeah. The spins, nothing is worse. Yeah, I agree. I hate spins. And by God, never cross streams.
Let's be done for the day. We're crossing into some dark territory.
Who are you going to call? Have you ever seen that movie?
Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that he was talking about Ghostbusters when he said crossing streams?
Oh.
The whole thing with Ghostbusters is you never cross streams when they're shooting their plasma
Is that a
packs.
sex joke that I didn't know?
Probably. But like, they always say, don't cross streams, and then they're trying to capture the ghost, and then they accidentally cross streams, and then fucking shit goes down. Why the hell does it... Why the hell does it take willpower to look away from the dark patch? It's like a train wreck. It's hard not to look.
It's like a bullseye. You just want to look at it.
It's like a black hole. Everything is naturally attracted toward it.
Including Holden.
Derek Whiting says, Casey, it's hard to just look around in the locker room when you're as short as me.
That's true. Casey just towers over everyone. He would actually have to look down. Us short people, it's just right up in our faces.
Okay, but it's unless you're 3 feet tall, it's not. Although if you were 3 feet tall, that would be a nightmare. Oh my
you have
god.
your toes, which is just as bad.
No, you'd be eye level with somebody's manhood. Can you imagine just walking around and just like, you're just casually looking forward and all you see is someone's manhood? Just saying.
Call it manhood now.
That's what it is. Drop the towel sounds like a prison pickup move. Don't drop the soap. Hank Mazie says, I thought a splashdown is when you forget to put the toilet lid back down and your lady falls in.
No, that's called your husband's an asshole. No, I don't know. The splashdown is from Modern Family where they bump butts, and then the next time he goes to the gym, he thought that the cam was behind him, but it was a stranger, and he just continually bumps his butt, and he's like, oh, yeah, this is what you want from me. We should hang up. Time to go.
This is forever ingrained on the internet's film. We can't just go.
Oh, my God.
Just change and get back to business at the gym. And no riding double.
See, girls have pillow fights in the locker room, and we get up on top, and we take our bras off, and we whip them around like this, and we videotape each other, and then we get real close, and we're like, Mah! That's what we do.
It's just like my dreams. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. Huge shout out to Mr. Bourbon. It's Whiskey Uncensored himself. Guys, if you guys aren't subscribed to his channel or checking him out, make sure you're doing that. If anyone wants to, feel free to put the link in there. That would be greatly appreciated by us. Also, Mr. Peter White, thank you again for the white wine, ice wines, which are technically white, so I wasn't wrong.
Well, more like yellow, but okay.
You're more like yellow. But thank you so much for the ice wines. Everything has been very, very good today. This would be something that I would drink every day of the week. This would be something I would absolutely punish when I'm just feeling completely gluttonous. Like, this is gluttony in a bottle. Oh, I want to drink more. Anyway, also, this old Woodford Reserve 121.2 batch is quite nice. So that being said, guys, thank you all for being here. We love you all. Hit the like button if you're not Like the like and like the like. You guys know how it is. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. If you got to become members of the channel, it's only $2 or $7 a month. You can get exclusive access to content early when I post it. Also, you will get access to all the emojis that you got to see here on the live super chat today. So that being said, make sure you hit the like button. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. Good night. Adios. See you all in the next class. Bye.